university, and still you are working as a Polytechnic Institute. I mean, you are working like, we have this, we can say in the picture in the memory that the Polytechnic Institute in our country normally works on the engineering fields. But I have seen that you are working in the hospitality management, you're working with the hospitals, like developing technicians and pharmacy. So things are quite diverse. It's like you're working at a general university. And the one thing I'm impressed with, the first time we have seen that people here in this institution speak very good English. Because it's almost, we are, I would say we are suffering from translators. Because a translator is unable to translate 100%. I mean, this is true because a teacher, words are not always that much important. His posings, his actions always also communicate.
Yes.
But I mean, when you have a translator involved, so you can only translate the words, but you cannot 100%. Translate the emotion, the postures and things. And probably you're a teacher as well, so you know teaching is an art. It's not, it's easy thing.
Thank you.
So I'm impressed with the short videos, and probably my team is also happy to see it. So thank you very much, and I think that we should have visited it earlier. Because we've been, early when we arrived, we were in Jinhua, and then we moved to different cities, like army personnel. But the message we are taking here is very important, is the time. You people both start early, and in our culture, I mean, most of us we mostly start from 9 o'clock, and you start from 8:30. So I met with one of my ex-MPhil student. He is nowadays a PhD student in Beijing, and I told him, well, how do you cope with the situations? And he said, we are like that. We have to transform, otherwise there is no place, because you always start at 8:30.
8:30, yeah. Even 8.
8, you're right.
8. And for the hospitals, even 7:30.
Wow. So, I mean, timing is an important everywhere, and probably we are lagging. We should recognize our weakness, that we are lagging back.
Different culture.
Yeah.
You are wonderful people.
Thank you.
Undoubtedly, yes. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's true. If we communicate face to face, if we communicate directly, we not only communicate lingually but also in soul.
Yeah.
So I agree with you very much. And also thank you very much for your compliments and your good words for our school and for our future, and also our good blessings to your country and your universities and institutions and education.
One question. Generally, your medium of instruction is in Chinese or in English?
Sorry?
Your medium of instruction.
Instruction.
Yeah,
it depends. It depends. We've got 63 courses here, covering economy, teaching, agriculture, nursing, hospitality. It's true. So it depends. Just now I mentioned we've got 9 courses of international programs. In those international programs, more than 30% of the courses were given by foreign teachers, and more than 30 courses within the projects were given bilingually, and about 30% is pure English, So yeah, that's for international programs. But for those others, non-international programs, we teach in our mother tongue. But of course, we also give ESP courses, English for specific purposes.
I understood when I was watching the video that there was a clip of a teacher probably was explaining who was teaching ESP. A foreign teacher, I believe.
Foreign teacher, yeah. Foreign teacher, we invite 2 categories of foreign teachers. The first one is English teacher, EFL or ESL teachers. The second category is the experts from specific areas. Yes? Yes, please.
Like last question, that would you like to tell us that what is the standard of your product of students you prepared in your institutions? Whether they are qualified on the level of engineer or director level, or they are on a medical staff like as an assistant, as a supervisor, you are preparing. One thing, and second, the prepared stock, the prepared material or your candidates are given job in the Chinese economy easily or not?
Okay, two questions. First one, I would like to answer the first question, combining with the expression from Dr. Just now, Dr. expressed that Dr. Han expressed that why it is with great diversity, why it is still polytechnic instead of a university. Yeah. Actually, at the very beginning, it was it began with a university. However, in China, we foster higher vocational education in recent years, and both from financial support and from policy support, we foster vocational education. Also, it is in the higher vocational area. We also develop it as a 4-year one, bachelor's one, even a master degrees one. So it is one question. And also our students, our products, mainly they are to be at the first, in the front of the engineering, of the nursing, they like a manager, like a middle class of the units.
Middle,
yeah. Yeah, middle. It's not elite like academically or scientifically, but they are in the front, and some become the manager, some they work in the first front.
And job absorption in China?
Yes, like a 90%, 98% of the employment.
That's a high rate.
Yeah, very high rates.
So if anybody wanted a degree in mechanical engineering, would he be an associate engineer or an engineer?
Okay. Till now, basically, 90% of our courses we provide a certificate of 3-year diploma, yeah. But some four courses such as IT and the preschool teachers, they've got opportunities to get the bachelor's degree.
4-year degree. You mean the
4-year degree. It is a bridge mode of cultivation, because we cooperated with other universities, 3-year plus 1. 3-year in our school and 1 year in the other university. But from the very beginning of the enrollment, we set the mode.
All right.
You also talked about sports science.
Sports, yes.
What kind of a degree do you have in sports science?
It's a sports service, okay. And sports service. Yeah, sports service and management. Actually, we create managers for the gyms and also some coaches as well. Yeah.
And specific games?
Not games, but
just generally coaches.
Broadly.
Okay.
Because
it's the same like we have physical education.
Yes. But further than, because we cooperated with the Northern East University of America, we design our courses based on theirs as well.
My question is related to scholarships.
Okay.
The China Scholarship Council offers every year scholarship for the countries that comes under one road, one belt.
Yes.
So Are there any specific scholarships for countries just like Pakistan in your polytechnic college? Or if students want to study in your college, what information that you would like to share with us so that we can further share in our country with students and colleges?
Okay, thank you for your question. Now I'd like to introduce my assistant, Ginny. She is specifically in charge of international students, and she graduated from Zhejiang Normal University, actually. Yeah, so, yes.
Okay, thank you for your question. For the scholarship, we have 13 types of scholarship. If we want to get like one belt, one load scholarship, I think we need to sign contract. We don't have the certain scholarship for now. But if we have like maybe students over 30, then we can sign contract. Maybe we may have half of it scholarship covered. So like maybe 15 can have the full amount of scholarship, and 15 they are self-sponsored like this. So, but I think we need to sign contract first, because for now we have scholarships like provincial scholarship. We now next year we have 15 students who can get provincial scholarship, which values at like 6,000 for 1 year for one student. And we also have like Jinhua municipal government scholarship. That is it's just A scholarship. A type is 20,000 for 10 people, and the B type is 10,000 for like 20 people. And we also have the scholarship of Wanjin Polytechnical. So there are about 30% of international students who can get this kind of scholarship. But I think for specifically for one belt, one load, if we can sign the contract, we may just get, besides this kind of scholarship, we can also have this tuition fees off.
And the contract will be signed between two institutions or between two countries? Or between ministries?
May I conclude, please?
Yeah.
Actually, we've got 3 levels of scholarships for all the international students, but it could be specifically allocated to the One Belt, One Road students. One is provincial level, like 10 to 20 students each year, 20,000 RMB for each student, and the municipal government, 40,000 RMB each year for our school, for our international students. Basically, we will allocate half of them or even more to One Belt, One Road students. And also the school level, 1,000 RMB half year per student. And there are two levels of students, international students as well, which could be sponsored differently. One is language students for Chinese language learning, which is mostly short term, like 1 year, half a year. And the second type is diploma students, like 1+3, or 1 year of language plus 3 years of courses. So they are different. But for details, of course, we can talk about it further later. And for the contracts, it is one method. As my assistant mentioned, if we actually, I can give you an example what we are doing now together with Rwanda. This country, or this we've got long friendship with the Rwanda government. We sign a contract, yes, and each year they send 30 diploma students, 1+3 students to us, and we've got policies not only in scholarship but also other policies for the tuition fees. And currently, they major in hospitality management, IT, and mechanics mostly. So it's the general situation. for contracts, of course, either with government or with institutions. If only it's legal, it's public, we don't mind. It's just for our better future. Yeah.
Anyone else?
Actually, I should apologize today because the school is still on holiday, and our president he supposed to be here today, but he's on a business trip far away. So he
It's okay. I mean,
yeah. And the school is every public service is closed. So maybe we have tried to contact with the school history museum. Everything related to our history, related to our courses and the students is exhibited there. So.
So the next plan is to go there?
Yes, we're going there. If
I think that there's no question, so probably
yes,
we should move there.
Yeah, we should move there. Let's go. Let's meet at the first floor and take the bus and then go there. Okay.